morning.
Good morning.
So tell me your name and who you're from.
My name is Latif Amars. I'm the project manager for Tanzania Civil Society Forum on Climate Change, Forum CC.
Okay. And so what did you come to this COP to do? Tell us where we are and yeah.
Well, my main objective was to follow adaptation issues, see how that goes in the COP16, and follow what the Tanzanians are pushing for, the Tanzanian party are pushing for.
So what are they pushing for, and how do you feel about that as Tanzanian civil society?
Well, I mean, so far it's been the African position, which calls for 1.5% of developed country GNP for adaptation in Africa, and like they've been pushing for the African position, which is totally okay, unlike some of the African countries which are already receding from the African position.
And so we had been talking about REDs, and can you tell me about sort of how you view the RED initiatives?
Well, there are pilot projects running in Tanzania, like 7 of them, and they're all sponsored by the Norwegian aid. So I'm not quite sure if they really are helping the communities yet. I'm just waiting to see if they'll ever work, because they're still in the pilot phase right now. And yeah, I mean, I have my personal reservations on RED, but the projects are being implemented in Tanzania, and yeah, that's the situation. And the government is already pushing for RED money in the negotiations.
And how do you think about this in relationship to like North-South relationships?
Well, I mean, we've had ODA, we still have it, official development assistance, and that hasn't worked. And so now they want to give us more money while nothing has really changed in Africa, for example. We've had cases in my country of grand corruption where the leaders will just appropriate large sums of money and just disappear with it. And well, that hasn't really changed, and yet we have more money probably coming, and so I'm pretty not so optimistic unless some of the things in the ground, like in the countries, change.
Okay, and tell me about PACJA and sort of how that works.
Well, PACJA is Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance. It's a platform where all African civil societies come together and push for like things which are good for Africa in the negotiations. Yeah, so we are part of PACJA, and yeah, so I've been working with PACJA while I'm here. So we reacted to the Japanese position of of them rejecting KP, and yeah, so we've been doing a lot of things while here.
Cool. And then you were saying that you were part of a strategy meeting looking forward towards COP17 in Durban, because we're here on the last day. So tell me about some of the ideas that you have for Durban.
Well, I mean, yeah, so we had a meeting with Climate Forum people, and we were thinking of doing a caravan across Africa to Durban. And so we want to change the COP, because so far we think that the COP is mainly just pushing for like for things which are not really beneficial to the people. So we want it to be we want COP17 to be the people's COP, and we want to create a more vibrant civil society space in South Africa. And so pretty much that's what we discussed, and that's what we're planning to do.
Okay. Yeah. So do you have any messages? So I told you that I'm here with a delegation of indigenous peoples, impacted communities, marginalized communities from the United States and from Canada.
Yeah.
So do you have any messages for the social movements back in North America?
Yeah. I think it's very important for the civil societies in North America to really pressure their governments, because it's been the U.S., Canada, the usual giants who are not really they know the problem, and yet they're not doing the right thing. So I think if there's more pressure from the people in the North America to force their governments to do the right thing, that will be a very, very big help. Yeah, because we're Africans, and we try to push where we are, but our voices are not really being heard all the way in Northern America. So I think the civil society there need to play a more crucial role.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to say, or any other reflections on this COP for you?
Well, let's see. No, I'm just hoping that we don't get comfortable with COP 15, COP 16, COP 17. There'll be more COPs. I'm just hoping that we're really doing this for the people, that we really want to change, and we really want to address the climate change issue. So we should ask ourselves that, are we doing the right thing now? Just that.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Have a great rest of your day and trip here.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.